I just don't think. You tell me what's happening. You hear
Greetings. PJ Burchett, Rob Conrad, and this Corvette, what looks like a resto rod Corvette, is so far from it, y'all. You can't even imagine. Now tell me how it all starts. Where does this begin that you make this handmade Corvette? How does it work?
Well, what it is, I love Corvettes.
Yeah.
I like C2s.
Yeah.
I think they're very sexy, very good-looking lines.
They're the classic Corvette.
But at the same breath, I wanted something newer, feel, and I put my mindset, what if General Motors built a retro Corvette with a newer suspension, a newer motor, and everything else? So I got my daily driver was a 67 Corvette. I still have it. Unfortunately, I had to deskin every piece and take it all back apart.
Okay, and this has been done. Other guys have done this. They've taken an old Corvette, and they've taken it apart. So you did that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I took my original Corvette completely apart.
Yes.
And then I started making an all-new Vette. Wider, longer, just everything. To have that look, that proportion. What if they changed some things? What would it look like?
Okay, and those were your ideas, what things to change.
Yes.
So how is this, it is longer, it is wider.
Yes. And then I went ahead and pulled a fiberglass mold off of my pieces.
Okay. Oh, okay, so you took your car and made the mold around the pieces you had? Oh, that's how you did that. Okay.
So then I had the outer mold, then I made a inner mold. So it's called press molding.
Okay.
So I spray my gel coat, lay up my mat. I use a tooling resin. Tooling resin is a really strong resin. It's what they put in boat hulls. I mean, just bam, it takes it.
Takes the pounding of the waves.
Yeah. So anyways, I press mold them and heat them around probably over 100 some degrees and let them cool down in the mold. Then I pop them out. Then I made a fixture off of another original car, just like it was originally, then changed it for this wide body.
Wow.
So then, when I went to put everything together, I didn't want to use the old, it's like a Bondo glue that they used to put together. Messy and everything.
Yeah.
What I've been using is the new material what they glue the new Corvettes together.
Wow.
So I glue everything together.
Was that difficult to find?
No.
Okay.
You got to know the right people. So I went ahead and glued this thing together, then reheated it again, and then I had a great base, a good foundation to start doing all the body work and the paint work. And
so do you paint it before you drop it down onto the frame then?
Yes, I have a special rotisserie that I paint the cars together, and I rotate it in midair and spray everything, so I get all the cracks and corners. And I personally paint everything together because I want the consistency of the candy or the metallic or any of the colors. I do not panel paint because it's a pet peeve of mine if I see a door that's a different color than the rest of the car.
Yeah.
So I go ahead and paint everything at once. And buff it, polish it, wash it, and then at that point we set it on the new frame and you're done.
And the engine's on the frame, all the running gears on?
Everything's finished.
Okay, so it drops down on a finished product.
Yes.
Okay, then what about this fantastic interior we're sitting in?
Steve Hogle did the interior for me.
And where is he located?
In Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay.
Steve's a great guy, does great work with
It looks beautiful.
For many years.
Yeah.
Now, but we still kept the original feel.
Yes.
This one is a 6-speed paddle shift.
Oh, wow.
And I love these gauges. This is from Classic Instruments. And it has a GPS tracking system built in it. So you don't, and its speedometer is ran from a GPS or satellite deal.
Real.
And John at Classic Instruments, I can't brag on what kind of work they do, and super nice guy. I surround myself around positive and good people.
That's a wonderful thing.
And when you do that, you'll have a good product.
Yeah.
and a good relationship.
Great words, man. And what about the sound system? I got to ask.
It looks stock.
It does.
But
Looks
yes,
like a
it's
stock
Bluetooth.
radio. Yeah. Okay. And you got a speaker or two
Oh
back
yeah,
here.
it's got a big subwoofer
All
and
right.
all that. But
Okay.
heck, far this thing's so crazy.
Yeah.
But back to the suspension.
Yeah.
This is a pretty neat thing. We use a company called Street Shop.
Mhm.
I like them.
They're
Great
Knoxville?
freight. No. They're Mississippi.
Okay.
So, anyways, he put C7 Corvette suspension on his frames. And then we have our wheels special made. They're 20 by 12s on the back, 19 by 10s on the front, and they're a true knockoff wheel.
They look just like the original.
Yes, but I use the original Corvette center knockoff,
Wow.
the hub,
Wow.
because I made a wheel around the hub.
Okay.
This one has an LS7 Corvette motor.
That was my next question. Tell us about the engine.
Oh, I love it. The LS is dummy proof.
Okay, if I were to order this car from you, do I have a choice of engines or carburetion?
Oh, yes,
Yeah?
yes.
Okay.
But I try to guide the customer. Well, number one, whatever he wants, he gets. I give my 2 cents.
Yeah.
Financially, because I don't like to spend money. I'm just be honest.
You're trying to be helpful to these people spending a lot of money.
Because I've ran in all the problems.
Yes.
So learn from me
Oh, okay.
what works
Okay.
and what doesn't.
So this must be the best combination that you've had.
Yes,
in this car.
because I do not use products that the companies do not back them up or they have problems.
Okay. So normally aspirated 2.4 barrels?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. It's fuel injection from. Yep. Yeah.
And it
LS
looked to me like when you look under, they look like carburetors.
They're throttle bodies.
Okay.
That's what I love. It's LS Classics, but Low Car bought them out, so it's Low Car now.
Okay.
Throttle bodies. Love it. Great look. They work. You turn the key, it starts up.
Wow.
I mean, that's pretty awesome. Man, there's so many things on this car. I could keep on.
But-
But I designed it so the battery and the wiring harness is back here, so you can get to your fuses. Say, laying under the dash, killing yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, let's make it simple.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So,
So let me ask you this: if someone wants you to build this car, what is the thing that they do? They contact you by email, by phone, they come to your shop, or what do you have to do?
all of the above.
Okay.
I'm very easy to get to. I'm very easy to talk to. And what we do, if they're really serious, first we have a concept drawing made by Eric Brockmeyer, and you'll see it back there on the wall of this car.
Yeah.
And that way we both agree that it's going to look like at the very end.
Right.
And I can make them look like that. And we'll go from there. And we'll do a punch list of all what you want: wheels, tires, what color, what horsepower, and everything else.
Now, do you make the body? Can you create the body and sell it to another builder? Do you do
Oh
that?
gosh, yeah. That's what I really want to do.
Uh-huh.
So I build from 1963 to 1967 coupes and convertibles, wide bodies or stock bodies.
And you just, someone can order that and then
Yes.
take it away and they get the rest of the
Yes.
running gear. Or you can finish the car for them.
Yes, I
Turnkey
can.
coming out.
Yes.
Okay.
Now there's another plus with me. If you have an old Corvette in your backyard that's been wrecked
Yeah.
or whatever, my fixture, I can put it back exactly how General Motors did off
Wow.
the assembly line.
Wow. So they can take that old car and keep it old if they want to.
You're exactly right.
Okay.
Or I had a customer last month bring me his finished, completely concourse 65 Corvette convertible. Run and drive. He drove it up.
Okay. And then what did he want
His
done?
exact words was this: I love my car. The motor leaks. It sounds horrible. It rides horrible. Make it like that green car.
Woo! And you're doing that now?
I cut that car all up and I put a new suspension under it. And if you follow me on Instagram, you can see it already.
And the Instagram name to go to is?
PJ Burchett
Okay.
or Burchett Customs.
All right.
I'm on Facebook. I'm out everywhere.
Yeah.
But if you'll see that convertible's going to be really tricked. If you like this green car, you're going to really love the convertible.
Well, there's a picture that you have. It's on Facebook, and I think it defines your personality because you're in in the paint booth. You're striking a pose in there.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Well,
more fun than you can imagine.
It's years of therapy and without a respirator. No, I'm joking. I always wear my respirator. The chemicals do keep me young and beautiful. So, no, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, it's an amazing car. If I won the lottery and I said, I want you to build me a car like this, how long would it take?
Usually takes a year.
Okay.
It's not me.
Yeah.
When you order parts, sometimes the parts take so long
To
get.
arrive. I understand.
And that's the big holdup.
Okay.
So,
Well, I'm going to go buy some lottery tickets because I want this car.
or we can finance.
Oh, well, now that's...
No, I'm joking.
No.
There are finance companies out there.
Okay, you build it. Someone else can finance it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what a wonderful experience sitting in the car, seeing the car, and as we've been talking, people walk by and they're astounded by this car. They don't. Do you think? How many know what this is?
Even the judges did not know what this.
Oh man.
They thought, oh, well, he got a real car
Yeah.
and kind of did this, that. That. When I explained to him and showed him pictures, oh, you're in the wrong class. Why are you over here? And it's fine. It's fine. I'm just glad to be everybody.
Well,
And the car speaks for itself.
highlight of the show for me. So, so tell me, what is your preferred method of someone getting in touch with you? Because you mentioned all of the above, but Instagram, Facebook, phone number?
Yeah, email at Burchett.
Takes a year to build them, and they're $250,000.
Or you can call or get a hold of us through the old email. My dad is retiring. I'm taking over the business, so it's still in that transition. So you can go to Larry at B-Rodder Custom and get a hold of him. Because sometimes I'm out in the shop to make sure everything is going well, and I'm kind of a nitpick. I want to make sure the quality is going to be there because my name is going to be on it when it goes out.
Yeah.
And that means a lot to me.
Well, thank you for your time and the education, man. This is a thrill for me to see that this is being done. I mean, it's fantastic. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
All right. I want it.
B-roll.
Bringing something to pinstripe, cell phones, cameras, even your shoes. On Hot Rod, Master Pinstriper and his crew deliver with gold.
Yeah.
Larry, you was talking to me. I don't even know what it is. I mean, this thing just blows my mind. Seriously. Yeah. Talking about that, right?
Yeah, heck yeah. Absolutely. Sweet. I'm just gonna keep. Oh, sick. That's nasty. That's beautiful.